of studying the Bible, biblical hermeneutics. Hermeneutics itself is the practice of studying any ancient text. So you can use the principles of hermeneutics, to study any ancient text. But biblical hermeneutics is the system by which you study the Bible. And one of those principles is this: if you want to know what a word means, then you go back to the first time that it is mentioned in the scriptures and follow that definition from Genesis to Revelation and see how that word changes its definition. So then, certain words that we use change their definition from time to time. They didn't mean the same thing 50 years ago that it means now. When we said something was bad, it was not good. Then we said it was bad and that meant it was good. I don't know. Right? As a matter of fact, if it's bad, it's really good. Words tend to change their definition from time to time. So you look in the scriptures and you find how those words change. Is this helping you?
Amen.
Especially my young ministers, is this helping you? So this is the first time that the word holy appears in the scriptures. And it's valuable to us because of what's happening. This is the first time, I don't want to say like the first time, but the first time for Moses anyway, that God is actually revealing himself. Moses is now engaging in a conversation with God. Please understand this. Anytime anybody has a conversation with God, you need to pay attention closely to what's happening. Because the God of the universe is engaging with a man.
Yes. My Lord.
How many CEOs interact with the mailroom guy? How many archbishops would interact with the young minister that just got called to preach last week? But the God of the universe has chosen to interact personally with a man. And that is something that we need to pay attention to. Right? So he tells Moses this. He says, the ground upon which you stand is holy. Now, by definition, holy is that which is distinguished. Distinguished in an honorable way, in a notable way, in a kind of a, you're going to be famous for this kind of way. Another word in Hebrew for holy is awesome. So the words holy and awesome mean the same, they use the same Hebrew word. So very, very often in God's presence, we might say, holy God, right? Or we might say, awesome God. Mm-hmm. We're actually saying the same thing in a Hebrew context. When we declare the holiness of God, when we declare the awesomeness of God, it's the same thing. What we're telling God is, you are very different in an honorable way than anything that I know of. The way I see you, I don't even know how to give you the honor that is due you. So all I do is the best that I can do. Because you are just that awesome. You are just that holy. But God ascribes that same condition to a patch of ground. State of being.